Distribution of HTTP toolbox 2241740 USA. No. I'm a detective. You basically here and broadcasting to Europe and the world. Is Bible Voice Broadcasting. የሬዲዮ ፕሮግራም ነው። ይህ ፕሮግራም በሚኒስትሪ ሪፎርም ስርጭት እየተዘጋጀ የሚቀርብ መንግስታዊ የሬዲዮ ፕሮግራም ነው። ስርጭታችን እሁድ፣ ሰኞና ማክሰኞ ወይም በ31 ሜትር ባንድ አጭር ሞገድ ከ2 ሰዓት ተኩል እስከ 3 ሰዓት ይተላለፋል።
Alrighty, here we go. Hello and welcome to my live stream. My name is Danny. I am located in Yonkers, New York, USA, and I'll be on for the next couple of hours. We can talk about anything radio related or otherwise if you want to talk about anything else. So I see I got 3 people watching. Normally I'll be on from Tuesday and Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern. But I decided to start early today because my son is upstairs. He's sleeping. He's been sick the last couple of days. We all have a cold in this house. Good morning, Daniel Velli. How's it going? Yeah, so we all had a little cold. I have a slight cold since day before yesterday. I'm much better today. It just got a little. Well, actually, I took Benadryl right now, so I'm gonna be. If I get a little drowsy later on, I'll take a nap. I wasn't on last week at all because I had to catch up on some errands. I had a couple of people ask me, why you wasn't on last week. So I had a bunch of errands, plus holiday decorations. I decorate a lot for the holidays, especially. Well, normally on Halloween I decorate too, but this Halloween I didn't do that much. But this Christmas I decided I want to go all out. So that itself is a huge undertaking. So I finished decorating my house right before Thanksgiving. A lot of people do it after Thanksgiving. I started last week. So I got my front windows, I have lights on my front windows. I got my tree up all decorated. I got my banister, second floor, first floor, the main stairs going up. I got all that decorated. I got the front hallway decorated. I may do some stuff in the yard, but I don't know yet because I got a big inflatables I could put back there. So I did a lot of decorating last week. And also, my internet was kind of sporadic with my cable internet. So yesterday, this is fiber internet right now. So yesterday they installed the fiber internet here in my basement. It's right there in my window, my modem. Is 1 gigabit, 1 gigabit fiber. I did speed tests on it. It's not really 1 gigabit, it's like 970 something megabits per second. The thing that really mattered was the upload speed. Because it's supposed to be the same, but it's not the same. It's about 700, a little over 700 megabits per second. That's my upload speed right now. So definitely it's a lot more improvement on my internet. So I'm very happy I got this plan now. It's actually a lot less than what I'm paying for the old one. So the old one is still upstairs, so that one's going to get disconnected. And this is the internet that we're going to be using. So they put fiber from the outside line. They put the fiber all the way into the house. There's a fiber modem right there. And from the fiber modem, it goes straight to my computer. It has 4 ports on the fiber modem. It's a modem and router all in one. So I already used the one port. It's directly connected here. So right now I got gigabit and then gigabit. Yeah, gigabit and then gigabit connection. So yeah, just awesome speed. I mean, you know, and they also have other plans. They have so this is now the entry level plan for actually no, there's a I think 500 megabits. Anyway, for the gigabit ones now, there's 1 gigabit. Now there's a 2 gigabit plan, and there's a 5 gigabit plan. And then I think they have one that's 12 gigabits. So this one right now with the deal, it's gonna be about a little over $60 a month. Well, with the taxes, it'll be about $70 and change for 2 years. So we're gonna go with this. We're gonna keep this speed, and then of course in a couple of years, of course, because now a lot of 4K streaming and all that, and things like that. So eventually we'll probably just double it and so on. But this is what I wanted for a while. So they had just installed the fiber optic outside my house in June. So finally it's available here. So we decided, you know what, it's about it. We decided to go with fiber. And so much better. It's night and day. Just going through web pages and everything. Even on my TVs now. Because my TVs, if I try to do 4K video on my televisions, I get buffering like crazy. But now, 4K video on TV streaming, no buffering, basically. Unless it's slow on their end, but no buffering. Because they also get they also throw in the Wi-Fi extender, which I have it on the first floor. I have the Wi-Fi extender. So Wi-Fi speeds vary. It depends on the Wi-Fi modem that particular computer has. So, we're talking about, a couple of hundred megabits per second, even on Wi-Fi. So, yeah, so that's great. So that's what I've been up to. I wasn't here all last week. I didn't do no streams. And now that I have this upgrade, it should, definitely should help, especially with when I go to the gaming site, the retro gaming site, because that's more. I use OBS and plus I have the TV uh, game capture device, so I have my console hooked up to it. So that's definitely going to help with streaming while I'm playing games. And of course, I'm not an online gamer, but if I want to, play online, that definitely helps out a lot, especially with the latency. So that definitely helps out. So like I said, I'm gonna be on for about a couple of hours, and then maybe later on I'll come back because again, my son is not at school today, so he's upstairs. My wife is upstairs, and my son is taking a nap right now. And he was gonna go to school today, but then he was like he wasn't feeling too well. So he has a cold. Still have a slight cold, but I should be okay. So Daniel Veli, he's my only guy on the live stream right now. Where you from? Where are you located? Where you from? And also I did some I actually picked up the shack a little bit too. Oh, you're from Southern Idaho. Okay, cool. Southern Idaho. Nice. So I picked up the shack. I gotta actually my next step is to bring the Zenith Transoceanic and put it in this window and move that one somewhere else. But now that I cleared up that window, I'm thinking about putting something over there. A small town of 4,000. Okay. Okay, pretty cool. Yeah, over here it's not 4,000. City of Yonkers is the third largest city in New York State, behind Buffalo. It's New York City with 8 million. Eight, I think it's 9 million. I forget what it was. Buffalo is about, I think, 400,000 residents. And then there's Yonkers, New York, with 215,000. And then Rochester is about 211,000 now, I believe, something like that. So we're number 3 in New York State in terms of population now. And of course, Buffalo, speaking of Buffalo, they had like record snow last week. Yeah, it's ridiculous. They had a lot of snow. I think it was total snowfall for, I think it was like 70 inches or something. That was insane. I know they broke the record. I think it was Saturday. Was it? I forgot when it was. 14.9 inches on Saturday. I think it was something. Was it? No, 17. I think it was 17 inches. It's ridiculous. And we're not even in Thanksgiving yet. Thanksgiving's a couple of days away. And we looked into my wife and we looked into moving up there because I go to vacation to Niagara Falls. That's where we got married. We got married in Niagara Falls, New York. We got married. Oh, no fiber there, Daniel. Oh, okay. But you're rural. That's why you're probably in. Well, they have Starlink satellite for internet. Starlink. I believe Starlink is getting to that point. I think Starlink is getting to that point where it's gonna be like it's gonna compete with, because satellite Hughes network satellite, they're like DSL speed, but because it's just a regular satellite. But the Starlink, they have a lot of them, a lot of satellites. So it's almost as good as, if not better than cable. I see some reviews on Starlink. So right now you got 100 down and 10 up, unlimited. I stream, yeah. But that's good for you if you live by yourself or something like that. Of course, over here, my wife and my son, my brother's upstairs. We all stream. I stream down here. I'm doing live streaming, so I'm uploading. Also. Um, we had before this one, I had 300 megabit, about 30-ish upload. But the copper, I guess the coax line is getting old, and we get a lot of dropouts, especially when we get wind, because ours is on a telephone pole, utility pole. So when we get a lot of wind and rain, we'll get dropouts. We get internet dropouts, which was getting frustrating. So I'm hoping with fiber that's not the case, because they just put brand new fiber all the way to the front of my house, and then now the fiber's coming in here. So I shouldn't have that issue with the dropouts. But I won't know that until we get bad weather again, and we'll see. But it's different, because the copper, what they call coax, copper. This, because even the copper that's still running from on the utility pole, that copper has to be over 30 years old now. I mean, at least, no, I shouldn't say 30. Probably around 25 years old. Probably almost 30 years old. The copper coax has, for the original cable. And of course, they probably upgraded some of it, but I don't remember when. I don't think they ever did some of it. So I think the main copper has probably been there for over 20 years. So that has to degrade over time. So, just like when the old copper phone line, I remember when we upgraded to cable, the copper phone line was already degraded. So now I'm saying that this fiber should last a good whatever, maybe I'm gonna say a good 10 to 15 years before we see any And I don't know, because fiber is different. Fiber is totally different because they use light. So I think if you break the copper, I mean, if you break the fiber, that's it. Either it works or it doesn't work at all. And you can bend it. I can bend it, but not like this, not 90 degrees. I can bend it like, you know, because I saw that too, that if you bend it too sharply, actually the light, it kind of, it's weird, but, and Daniel Velli, just me and my wife. Okay. And Daniel Velli, we don't have dropouts here, solid signal. Oh, that's cool then. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, well, over here was the opposite. I was getting dropouts. And they even gave us a new modem for the upstairs account before, and it still didn't change. We still had dropouts. Because first they said it was the equipment. We had an old modem. That's like, the old, I think it's over 10, 15 years old. So they gave us another modem for the upstairs account. And we had one dropout a few days ago. So now, of course, with this one, now that we have this one installed, we're going to close that account, the one upstairs. So we're going to give it a copper coax. We're done with that. That's it, no more. And we shouldn't have that issue no more. Daniel Velli, we hook directly into NVIDIA Shield Android box and stream all the shows we watch. Okay, that's cool. NVIDIA Shield Android box. Oh, so NVIDIA makes a box? I didn't know that. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. I have an Android box, but it's some brand. I forgot what it's called. I think I paid like $30 for it 5 years ago. It's still pretty good. I still use it. I have it on the second floor. Android box. Because I use that for like when I want to watch movies upstairs, second floor. I had that one with Cody. And then once they started shutting down all these Cody, what you call it? Cody apps or add-ons. Now you got other add-ons. I mean, now you got other apps that they don't need Cody. It's just the app. Like I use one called Live TV app on my Android box, and that one I can watch like pretty much anything you want to watch. That's live. Like right now I'm watching the World Cup, but right now I have it on regular over the air. As a matter of fact, let me go check it because I was watching it. Yeah, let me check it. Actually, let me check it real quick because I was watching. I want to see. Okay, I'm switching back. Wow, it's still scoreless. Yeah. You familiar with those apps? Okay, cool. Yeah, so right now since Cody's been, I don't use Cody no more. I use those apps now. I just download the app directly. Like there's another one that I use a lot. It's called Swiss Stream. But the one I use a lot is Live TV app. Especially when I want to watch a sporting event. And my wife uses that to watch Indian channels. Because again, we don't have cable. We don't have. We don't. I cut cable. I only have internet. That's it. I'm not paying for no content. So between that and over the air TV with my antenna, I just did a scan the other day with my over the air TV, and I got 79 channels now. 77 of them and 2 audio channels. So now we up to 79 channels here in Yonkers that I can pick up over the air. But some of them, they're like I get pixels. So they added more channels on over the air around here. And I want to upgrade my over the air antenna. Because right now I'm watching Univision, but on this TV, I get pixel. I think this tuner is not the best tuner, but on my other TV, it's good. I don't get pixelating. I don't get like the I get a good signal on the other one. But since I'm doing a stream, excuse me, But since I'm doing the stream, I could just flip it back and forth and watch it here. So right now, Mexico and Poland are zip. 60 minutes in. No score. Of course, Saudi Arabia beat Argentina. What an upset. Oh, boy, that was funny. Saudi Arabia, 2-1, they beat Argentina this morning. Argentina lost to Saudi Arabia. Oh, my God, that's so embarrassing for them. I'm rooting for the underdogs. I'm not a big soccer fan. I watch it when the World Cup, Of course, USA got robbed yesterday. Even though it was a tie, 1-1, they were winning. They were ahead most of the game, and then it was a stupid foul, and they awarded the penalty kick, and they tied it up. Otherwise, USA should have won. They should have won yesterday, 1-0 over Wales. I'm sorry, you guys that live in Wales. Sorry, but USA should have won. Not a penalty kick. You know what? Bestest Times Reborn. What's going on? Yeah, so Argentina, man. Wow. Yeah, I don't have anything against any. I just rooted for the underdog. I was like, wow, because I was like, Saudi Arabia, I was like, and they're playing in Qatar, in Doha. So they were up for that, but whoa. So, but yeah, they got robbed. I'm sorry, they got robbed. And then the thing with this game, the Saudi Arabia game and Argentina, the extended time was like 14 minutes. Ridiculous. They're giving like Argentina every chance to tie the game. And they're still going to tie the game. Saudi Arabia played a great game. They played a great freaking game. I'm going to say, they went down 1-0 at the half. And then the second half, all suddenly, boom, 2 back-to-back goals like within minutes. Because I was over here getting ready, and I heard, goal! Goal! I was like, I thought it was Argentina. So I ran to the other room. I said, oh, my God, Saudi Arabia tied it. And then like 3 minutes later, goal! Goal! Saudi Arabia took the lead. And that was the end of that. Then they just locked it down with the defense. Oh, my God. And then the extended time, it was like 10 minutes. But then if you counted the, with the, because it was an injury, whatever, like 15 minutes almost extended time. That's almost like ridiculous. But anyway, Saudi Arabia won the game. I'm happy for them. All you Saudi Arabia, I'm happy for you guys. I like to see the underdog win. I like to see the underdog win every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? It makes a good sport. You get a lot of parity. I knew Wales was a good team when USA played them. But when USA took the lead, I was like, man, come on, let's just keep the lead. And then, of course, they awarded them the freaking penalty kick. Are you kidding me? Jesus. So that whole group now is England. Of course, they beat Iran 6-2. So if there's any tiebreaker, forget. Anyway, England is going to win that group. But I'm hoping at least the United States can be second in that group. I'm hoping. So they have to beat. USA has to beat Iran. At least, because they're going to lose to England. I'm sorry, you guys out there. If they tie with England, that would be great. But they have to beat Iran. Okay? So USA, beat Iran. If you beat Iran, plus that tie, you'll get into the second. You'll get into the what they call the second stage, whatever it's called. Yeah, Iran didn't stand a chance. Of course not. Of course. And it started slow. It was like no score for a while. And all suddenly, boom, 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 boom. 6 goals. You know? So, yeah. Daniel Velli, we get about 27 OTA channels. Okay, but that's pretty good if you know. Because remember, I'm next to New York City, so I should, of course, I got trees and all that, but yeah, they should have won. Bestest time reborn. Australia plays France in the World Cup soon at 30 minutes. Yeah, after this game, I want to watch that game. So they're the champions, France, right? Yeah, World Cup champions, France. Yeah, well, either one. I hope Australia wins. I'm not crazy. I'm not a fan of the French team. Sorry. All right, let's go Australia. Let's go Australia, baby. I want Australia to be France. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it, Australia. Let's kick France. I'm rooting for the Aussies. Yeah. Gonna crack me a Foster's. I'm gonna go to the store and buy me a Foster's. Oh my God. Yeah, so go the Socceroos, Australia. That's right, baby. So I'm talking about. Yeah, it should be a good game, Daniel. Yeah. Glenn Dansler, hello for South Carolina. Late, just finishing up building an antenna tuner for medium wave. Okay, cool. Nice. I was gonna go outside and work on I'll bring in the MFJ, but I said, you know what, I want to relax today. And then tomorrow I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna leave it for next week. Tomorrow we're getting ready for Turkey Day, Thanksgiving. So, and I said, my son is upstairs. He's taking a nap. He didn't go to school today. He has a cold. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna come on live today. We're gonna just talk. We're gonna talk. So 68 is gonna be 69 minutes. No score. Mexico versus Poland. Let's go Poland, baby. Let's go Poland. I just jinxed them, right? Oh my God. I just jinxed Poland. Yeah. Yeah, Iran didn't have a chance. Yeah, they didn't stand a chance. Yep. Yeah, USA needs to beat Iran the next match. That's it. Whatever. I don't know if it's the next match, but they're in the group. So they have to beat Iran because they're not gonna have a chance. Well, I'm not gonna say they don't have a chance. The USA is not that bad. They're a good team. They're not that bad. They're not the pushover. But they need to beat Iran. That way, if they lose, and if they could beat Iran by a few goals, that would be even better. But we don't know what Wales is gonna do with Iran. So we need the tiebreaker. Because England got 6 goals on Iran. So that all that stuff counts for tiebreakers. Goals, goals scored. Then you got goals allowed, but I was surprised they gave up 2 goals on Iran. I thought they were going to shut them out. So 70 minutes. Bestest time reborn. Aussie. That's right, baby. I'm rooting for Australia. I want Australia to win. Australia, baby. Yeah, so this is wow. Now Poland has this zip. Oh my God. So Glenn, you're building an antenna tuner for Weeding with. My wife just ordered it for me. My tuner for my FT, for my Yaesu, my FT 818. She just ordered a tuner for me. She hooked me up. I was like, damn. I said, thank you. Because I put it on the cart, but I was going to, she went ahead and ordered it. She bought it for me. I was like, wow. So I should get it tomorrow. My auto antenna tuner for my Yaesu FT818ND. So now, since I got the MFET up with the auto tuner, I'm going to be good to go now. Now I can. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set up FT. On this desktop, I'm going to set up the FT8. And then, because I want to do FT8. And, and I was, I had for the FT8, I had to buy the digi rig, the cables, all that stuff costs money. And ham radio is expensive, hobby. People think it's just you get the rig, that's it. No, you got to get the rig, you got to get the power supply, depending on what size of rig you got. If your transceiver doesn't have a tuner, you need to get a tuner for that. My transceiver don't have a tuner. It didn't have no auto tuner in it. So I had to buy the tuner is like $150 auto tuner. And it only can handle 20 watts. 20 watts. Yeah, 20 watts. Yeah, 20 watts. I was gonna say 25 watts. I think it could be 25. I think it's 25 watts. For the, that's the max. For the Yaesu FT1 is the auto tuner is the what is it called? It's the 817 from NDG. I think it's electronics, something like that. It's a little auto tuner. It's very small. It runs on batteries actually. And all you do is tune the band that you want to tune. You press a button. One button comes on. You can hear it clicking, and then it tells you, boom, right there. You get the green SWR. Boom, that's it. You get the match, and that's it. And I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna play. I'll make videos on that too when I have everything all set up. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh, we're almost close there. Woo! Mexico. Oh, Australia. That's the. Oh yeah, you're in the bracket with them, right? Yeah, that bracket, the group. I keep saying group. I gotta look that up. I right now I'm watching the game. That's why I'm going back and forth. I don't want to open up this number. Daniel Velli, my wife says I can't spend any more money. LOL. Yeah, no, I haven't been, but because I needed the auto tuner. I said no, I need it. I have to get it because I can't use the radio without it. Even though the maker of this NFED on the page, no, actually, I do need a tuner anyway. Yeah, I do need it. But even if it says you don't need it, it's not recommended. It's recommended that you do have a tuner, tune your antenna. Because long term, you can still damage your, I'm not gonna get to. I'm not technical in this stuff, so don't break my watts over it. But basically, you should have a tuner. It's recommended, and you should. And of course, since the Yaesu was like a $650 radio, I'm not gonna take no chances. So, and you do need it. I do need it for the Yaesu. And that's why I'm thinking about the G90. I'm like, how I would about the G90, the Zygo G90. I wouldn't have to, I think even even setting up FTA would have been easier than this rig. I'm finding that out now. But it's all good now. I should get it tomorrow, and then I'm gonna start using it with the FTA, and then I'll start using it otherwise. And then, of course, that's another thing. Since I've been so busy, I haven't really studied from the general. So I'm just gonna put that off till 2023. I'll do it. I'm gonna set a date on it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set a date on it. Once I set a date on it, a hard date on it, then I'll just study for it. But I want to get through, because a lot of things going on these last few, couple of weeks, and then of course the holidays are coming up. I want to enjoy the holidays. I don't want to be, and then on the New Year, after New Year, I'll go ahead and Jim's radio check. What's going on? I'm good. I just have a little slight cold. My son has a cold. My wife has a cold. He's upstairs sleeping. We're okay. We just had a cold because the temperature, of course, dropped like crazy. Although right now it's 54 degrees outside. So we're kind of, now I say warming up, but it's better than it was the last couple of days. It was like in the 30s, and at night was in the 20s. Of course, we didn't get any snow, thank God. Not like Buffalo, not upstate, like upstate. So, yeah, it's Jim's radio check is starting to warm up here too. We're close to 50. Okay. Yeah, so Buffalo got hit with a ridiculous amount of snow. So I was saying earlier about that we were looking into purchasing property up there. And we're still looking into it because it's a nice, with the exception of the winter times. When we go up there, we go up there in the summertime. It's very nice. It's nice to go up there, especially Niagara Falls. Very nice. But the winters, yeah. See, I'm starting to get stuffy. And I took I took Benadryl. So if I sound a little nasal, sorry. Oh well. But I'll be all right. I should be all right by then. So, and then of course tomorrow we get ready, and then Thursday we have Thanksgiving. So I decided to do it live on today, and stay for a couple of hours, and then we'll see later on. And tomorrow, I don't know. I may do a live stream tomorrow too. And because I got my I upgraded my internet. Now I have fiber internet. So that's another thing. Oh, okay. So Jim's radio check. I found what was causing all the noise in my radio area. It was a power strip. Yeah. Especially, if it's a cheap power strip or whatever, or you never know with these things. That's what I thought happened to me here. Because I bought a pair of power strips from Walmart. And I put one here. And it was coincidental that I was getting noise, but it wasn't a power strip. The noise I'm getting now, well, I haven't been getting, let me see, I'm going to push shortwave. Let's see right now. Oh, no, sorry. I'm not getting any noise right now. Normally I was getting. Well, I'm getting noise lately is because of Christmas lights. Everybody has Christmas lights now. My neighbor right behind me has a whole bunch of lights now, and they have inflatables which have motors because the fan blowing. Those big inflatables like what we have. So the inflatables too, they have motors in them, so that's going to generate noise too. So of course, after the New Year, when people take out all the decorations and stuff like that, that should lower the noise too. So I think that's another reason why we've been getting noise for that. Excuse me. Let me drink some water. My throat's a little dry. This Benadryl makes your mouth dry. Because I had a runny nose, and now it's dry. It's like dry as a bone. Jim's radio check. I found the sweet spot in the middle of my living room on the couch. No noise. That's cool. Yeah, that's another thing. You got to find a good spot sometimes. My ultimate sweet spot is the boiler room. The boiler room especially in that corner, away from the boiler, away from the water heater. I got that one spot. That's the best spot if I want to listen to, anything, and I don't get no noise. It's one spot. I just, oh, they almost scored there. Okay, let's go. Let's go. So it's 81 minutes. Mexico and Poland are scoreless. Yeah, I'm watching the World Cup. So, all right, let's go Poland. I'm just rooting for the underdogs. Poland, baby. I don't know. Anyway, that group is Australia. They're in the group with them, so I hope Australia wins that group. Anyway, although it's gonna be hard, they're playing France. It's gonna be a good game. Daniel Velli, I'm watching World Cup too. Yeah, a lot of people watching the World Cup. I don't watch like Major League Soccer. I'm not a big soccer fan. I don't watch Major League Soccer. I don't watch all that. I only watch World Cup. That's what I watch, the World Cup, and that's it. I don't watch even the Olympics. I can't watch the soccer and all. I just watch it because I like the fact that people celebrate it. Like if you go to bars right now, because they're already open. It's 12:41 here, but there's some bars that are open right now and they're going crazy. Or restaurants. Yeah. Okay, Dan. So you like me, Daniel Velli. I don't watch soccer either. Just some cup match. Yeah, exactly. That's what I just watch the World Cup matches. That's it. Like the last time, USA wasn't even in it, so I didn't even watch. I only watched like a couple of games because USA wasn't even in the tournament, in the World Cup at all. They didn't make it the last time. So this time I said I'm going to watch it because and I was watching that game yesterday when they were playing Wales. So I'm like, man, they got robbed, man. They got robbed. So 83 minutes. Man, Poland is and I have a lot of my neighbors, Mexican. They all make so they over there, they gotta be packed in that house watching it. And they I see that I can hear it sometimes. I'm outside, I can hear and drinking their Modelo beer and all that, making a ruckus. And the bodega right here too. When I go to the corner, Mexican. So they're watching that right now over there. They're probably screaming and they're watching that. But right now, it don't look. It looks like it's gonna be. Well, I don't want to jinx Poland. Because even if they keep it a tie, that's a point in the standing. But that's the way soccer is like that. Even in but soccer, if you win, you get 2 points, right? Is it 2 points? 3 on the standings, you get 2. If it's a tie, you get 1 point. If you lose, of course, you get nothing. Yeah, 2 points. So even if Mexico Poland stays a tie, so they both get a point in understanding. But so USA has to beat Iran because then there's going to be a log jam. And if they can beat Iran by a few, not one zip, they have to beat them at least, a couple of goals at least. Not more than a couple of goals, but but we shall see. I wish I can show it, but I can't show this game because I'll get hit. I tried that on my other channel a couple of weeks ago on my the Danny show. I was trying to stream on the World Series game, and I got hit. Boom! Right there, they took it down. They took down my live stream. I have to do it in a way where I don't get the you have to. I guess you have to blur out certain things. But I said they took it down. I was like 10 minutes in, and then boom, they took down my stream. I said, oh well, I tried it. But I wouldn't do that here. I wouldn't take a chance on getting hit with a copyright strike like that, and then really, so I wouldn't do that. Stream the game. The other thing about soccer that I can't stand is the flopping. It just annoys me sometimes. The overacting, and they, oh my god, my knee, oh, and then you see the replay. He didn't even touch him. They do a lot of acting there. Because I don't watch NBA as much as I used to, but then they used to do that to, like, not the NBA. It started with the basketball. When the USA used to play, like, like Argentina, they'd be like, you touch them and he's like, oh, rolling over, and like, oh, they didn't even touch him. They draw a foul. So I noticed that they were doing that in basketball, and that's when basketball, for me, that's when basketball went south. I don't watch basketball much anymore, NBA basketball, because it's gotten to that point where if you foul somebody, it's like they go crazy, like somebody hit them with a sledgehammer in their knee. And 88 minutes. Okay. It's getting close to end of regulation. Then we're gonna see how much extra time they're gonna get. I'm just watching this thing unfold right now. Yeah, so I figure next week I'll do I'll bring in the MFJ here, and then I'll put the Zenith and Transoceanic up there. That boombox, I want to put that boombox somewhere, but it's too damn big. I wish I could put it here. Plus that boombox, the Grundig boombox, is on shortwave, is kind of deaf. So that's why I didn't keep it here, because I wanted to keep my my better radios here to tune. But that boombox on medium wave is pretty good. And on FM is pretty good. All right, so we're getting now to 89 minutes and change. Yeah, so I'm telling you, and I had to clear the shelf when they put the fiber in. So all these radios were up there. So this is the DX398. So I was like, I need to put batteries, and I'm going to start using this radio again. I haven't used this radio in a long time. I think the last time I used radio was when I made that video with the shortwave ground wire kit. I think I used this as a demonstration with the PL660. I compared the two radios. But this radio is a great radio. It still is a great radio, this radio. And of course, I know Sangean is they made their radio. I guess it's based on this one. So yeah, I had to take down, because I had to put the modem there. And of course, I know some of you guys remember this radio. The what is it? The CR1100 DSP. So 7 extra minutes. So they're past 90 minutes now. So they're giving them 7 more minutes. No score, Mexico versus Poland. So this is a nice. This radio is nice. I got this radio for a good price. I forget how much I paid for it. Hopefully the instructions were in Chinese. This is a nice tabletop type radio. Let me show it like that. It's dusty. My God, I gotta clean this radio. As you can see, got that fake wood grain finish. Very loud radio too. And also has external antenna for FM. Right there, zoom in. Okay. Yeah, so AM, FM 1 and 2. Yeah, so that's for FM. Okay. I forgot about that. This one has an FM antenna. But this radio, medium wave DX scene, I gotta say, it's pretty good radio. It's a very good radio. I was surprised. I'm trying to remember how much. I have to look at my old video on this one, a review on it. I got it for like if I'm trying to remember, it was like $30. And then I seen in some places they sell it for $79. I seen that radio as high as $100. But I bought it for like $29. I forgot. And I think it was on eBay. Somebody was selling them on eBay. It was an open box though. But and that seller's gone. For that. Now that radio, it happens with some radio when you make a review on a radio, the price just skyrockets. So now that radio, I see that radio a few times. I saw it for like $59, $79. And I think I paid $29 and change. I think without the free ship. I think with the free shipping. And that's 3 minutes extra time. 340 extra time. So it's almost halfway through the extra time. Let's go, Poland. Oh! They almost scored. Oh, man. Yeah, my God, I'm sniffling now. Yeah, so now I should have no issues with my live stream now since I got the gigabit fiber now. So that's what happened last week. I was busy with a lot of stuff. I was Halloween, Christmas decorations. If I live by myself, I would not put much decorations, but my son, we enjoy the holidays. So I want my son, and my wife, but if I live by myself, because it's a lot of work. Put lights on the window. It's a lot of work. Then I'm the one that takes it down. So I have to take all that stuff down, put it in a container, and I have to take the container. My God, my nose is really stuffy now. All right, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. I just want this one to finish so we can, so I can switch the screen. Oh my God. Anyway, let me tune while.
We use all our honey and stay together. Oh yeah. just some of you that follow me closely and do the 3 months of television work. If you don't help you.
All right. Not much on that on Shortwave. And because normally I don't listen to Shortwave around this time anyway. I listen to a lot of Shortwave in the evening. And so another 30 seconds. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Bobby? How's it going? Yep, I upgraded my internet, so now I'm fiber. Got rid of the well, not yet. I'm gonna close the account upstairs, but right now I'm on fiber now. So if I want to stream some serious gaming, I can just do it. Now I'm limited to the computer now. So maybe the next step is well, I'm gonna do the gaming probably I may do it tonight. I may do a live stream on the gaming, retro gaming. I may play a soccer game on. Ooh, I'm thinking about playing a soccer game on the live stream on my retro gaming channel. Oh, the game's over. So Mexico and Poland is 0-0. Mexico didn't score a goal. Poland didn't score a goal. Wow. So there you go. So when I walk down the street, I'm gonna look at my neighbor and say, "What happened today? Hey, what happened, Mexico? What happened? Well, I thought you guys were gonna score a whole bunch of goals on Poland. What happened?" I'm gonna mess with them later. When I walk, I'll go to the store later or something. I'm gonna say, "What happened? You guys couldn't even score a goal? They're gonna score a goal on Poland? Come on, man. At least USA score a goal on Wales. On Wales, okay? They scored a goal. You guys could have scored a goal? I'm gonna mess with them. Watch. I'm gonna mess. They're gonna look at me like, like, shut up, you American. You gringo. That's right. USA score. At least USA score a goal on Wales. Wales is not a lightweight. Wales is a. They're not a bad team. They're a good team. I thought Wales was gonna beat USA, and we were winning. When I say we, I'm rooting for USA. We were winning 1-0, and we got robbed because of a stupid penalty kick, and we wound up in a tie. But USA should have won yesterday. I'm sorry, they should have won. They should have won. So anybody representing Wales, come on my chat and tell me otherwise. You know it, and I know it. USA should have won yesterday. I don't want to hear it. Well, unless you want to tell me otherwise. So I'm rooting for the underdog. I'm telling you. Saudi Arabia beat Argentina. That's a sweet one. That was sweet. Sorry. I know I'm gonna get a couple of Argentina. No. Yeah. Sorry. Had a root for Saudi Arabia today. Rooting for the underdogs. So now Australia's gonna play France. That's the next game. So I'm going for Australia, baby. That's what I'm going for. I'm going for. I don't want France to win. I don't want France. Please. Australian football. Land down under. Represent. Oh, my worst radio. Jim's radio check. If you lose, you have to listen to your worst radio for a whole week. Wow. What is my worst radio right now? Oof. If I lose, we're talking about the next game. If France beats Australia, I don't know. I'm just rooting for them. I didn't say they were gonna win. I hope they win. I'm not betting. Like USA yesterday. I to be honest, yesterday, for example, USA was playing Wales. I thought Wales was gonna do a number on them. Because I'm not crazy about the USA team right now. They're good, but they're not that good. They're okay. They're not that good. You know, I'm not gonna say, oh, they're gonna win the whole thing. No, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. But at least make it to the next stage. And so I thought they were gonna beat. If they would have beat Wales, okay. You know, you beat Iran. That's 2 wins right there. You're in. That's it. Because they got to play England. They're not gonna beat England. Not after what I saw yesterday in England. They're not gonna beat England. They'll be lucky if they can stay with England. At least stay close. But they gotta beat Iran. And the last time they played Iran, I remember this a long time ago. They didn't, I was like, it's just one of those things that they need to beat Iran. That's it. Just beat them. Beat them. Anyway, so whatever. What is my worst? Daniel Velli, what is your worst radio? Wow. Well, my worst radio for shortwave, man, that's a tough one. I'm gonna say the DX100 because they drift. There you go. The drift is ridiculous. For shortwave, there you go. So if I had to listen to shortwave on this one, I hate it. Because I had to be, and every so often, because that thing drifts like an iceberg in the ocean. It just drifts. So for shortwave, yeah. Also probably, yeah, I would have to say. And it's a love-hate. It's a love-hate relationship with another radio. I don't hate it, but I'm disappointed by it. And it's this radio. I'm gonna say it, and I know people are gonna say, "Oh, it's a great radio." No, it's not. It's not a great radio. This radio. I'm kind of disappointed with this radio. It's not my worst radio, but I don't enjoy it like I thought I would. I really wanted to enjoy this radio. First of all, I hate this.
263. This is CBS News. That's a third investment
I hate that pop.
for you, not just.
It's annoying. I hate that pop. This is the only radio that does that. Out of all my radios, this radio does that popping thing with the power, when you turn on the power. But so he's not my worst radio, but I don't enjoy that radio. He's not a fun radio for me. It's unfortunate because when I bought that radio, okay, no, do not call me now, please. I really thought I was gonna have fun with that radio, and then within a few days, I was very disappointed with that radio. But yeah, this radio is the worst. Shortwave radio. I even have this radio. I will have more fun with this radio than this radio. Even this little $11 radio. Even this little $11 radio, I will enjoy it so much more than that DX100. So yeah, that would be my worst radio. Yeah. Jim's radio check. I have so many I can't think of it. Yeah, I have quite a few, but in terms of me sitting there and actually want to relax on it, you can't relax with this radio. You can't, because you gotta be tuning it. It drifts like crazy. You gotta be, oh man, it just, yeah. On shortwave, no, I can't relax with this radio. No way. I'll be like, and it's noisy, it's susceptible to noise. It's not even like, so yeah, there will have to be, it has to be this radio. Jim's radio check. That was the very first radio I started with shortwave. Oh, this one, the DX100? That Jim? Bobby, Master Player Radio and Television Plus Gaming. What speeds do you get on your fiber? Well, this is supposed to be the 1 gigabit. But when I did the speed test, it was 970-ish download. Upload is like 715 upload. So it's not true, gigabit both sides. I don't get that. It's like 970 something, 700 and something. Yeah, for this plan. But this is the lowest plan now for the fiber gigabit. Now they have 2 gigabit, 5 gigabit, and they have a 12 gigabit. So now 1 gigabit is like nothing now. That's like the lowest on the fiber plans. That's the lowest. Yeah, I'm pointing over here. So 970 download, 700-ish upload. But that's good for gaming. That great. And for 4K, forget it. Still is way, especially on my TVs now. Because some TVs, even though you could stream on them, they're not the best streaming when it comes to HD or 4K. But now, yeah, it's much better now. Because even the Wi-Fi now, I have Wi-Fi 6. That modem has Wi-Fi 6. Plus, they threw in an extender. So I had the extender on the second floor. So I noticed right away, even streaming 4K on a television, it's no buffering. No more buffering. It's just boom. Good. So, yeah. Excuse me. So, yeah, I will have more fun with this radio. This radio, $11 radio, I will have a lot more fun with this radio than that radio, for sure. So that has to be my worst radio. Period. Bar none. But surprisingly, with the MLA, with the MLA 30, it's a, I want to say it's good. But it's just the drift. The drift is crazy. Oh my God. They're interviewing the fans, the fans outside the stadium. They look happy. They're not happy. You didn't score a goal. Zip, zip. How are you happy celebrating? I would have been like, are you kidding me? Jim's radio check. I remember an episode of 2 Hands on a Radio. He had a bad radio and he whipped it off the back of the... I don't remember that one. He literally hit the radio off the truck. He must have been a real POS radio. I wonder what radio was that he did that. Damn, man. Well, he deleted his channel, so we'll never know. But that must have been a really bad radio. Oh, no, they're not going to celebrate. Yeah. Oh no, they're gonna. Yeah. Of course they're gonna. That's what they drink like every other day. They drink outside there. The mother this. Yeah, Daniel. Your neighbors will celebrate and drink lots of Modelo. Yeah. Yeah, but this cannot be. They really thought they were gonna be Poland. I know how they are. Because they put the flag on the car. They car, they have a big flag on the car. They are wearing their shirt today. They're outside wearing their shirt today. And then they score a goal on Poland. You didn't score a goal on Poland, Mexico? Not one goal. So no, they're not celebrating. Okay. See, USA should have won. We were winning. We were leading. And then they scored a stupid penalty kick and gave Wales. Here you go. Come on. Earn the goal. You know? So, no, I'm thinking they're disappointed. Because who's in their group? Who's in their group? Let me flip it over. Okay, well, they're done. We're done with this game. Let me flip it over to my other screen. Let me go to, okay, let's go over here. Let me go to Yahoo. I want to see the group thing. Okay, sports. Come on, World Cup. Oh, sorry. Let me go to schedule. Okay. I should just go to the standings. Okay, the group. So Group A was yesterday, and Group B. So now it's Group C. So the Group D's play. Okay, so Group D. Okay. So everybody. Okay. So right now, Saudi Arabia. Now I'm watching it through Univision, Spanish channel, over the air. Bobby. I'm watching it over the air. Univision. It's on Univision. You can watch it there. Univision, but it's in Spanish. Or if you got Peacock, it's streaming on Peacock. But I'm not paying for Peacock. Sorry, I watch it in Spanish. Of course I'm. So Univision, Univision. How you say in English? Univision. Andy Cowley, what's up, brother? How's it going? So yeah, Bobby, I don't use Hulu. I don't pay for that nonsense. I don't pay for none of that. So right now in that Group C, is Saudi Arabia so Saudi Arabia is the leader in that group. So Saudi Arabia is the leader in Group C. They have one win. Then it's Poland, Mexico, and Argentina is last in that group. Oh my goodness. And I think Saudi Arabia can beat Poland and Mexico now, since they beat. I think Saudi Arabia. I'm telling you, Saudi Arabia won. I think, man, but it's on this goal differential. If they could beat Poland, they're in the next stage. Saudi Arabia. Wow, Saudi Arabia. They could beat Poland. And I think they could beat Mexico. Because it don't look good for Mexico. They're gonna play Argentina. Oh boy, they still gotta play Argentina. See, Saudi Arabia already played their toughest team. It was Argentina. So, and the way these two play today, I think Saudi Arabia can, yeah. Huh. So Group D is Tunisia and Denmark. Again, another tie. So Australia, if Australia could win, that would be nice. Australia could win. That would be. I want to see Australia winning that group. Yeah, that would be nice. Of course, the USA group is England. They're the leader in Wales and USA a tie, and then Iran. So I'm telling you, man, USA got to beat Iran. They got to beat Iran. They got to do it. Yeah. Andy Cowley, the game's been good. Yeah, the game's been well, yeah, they're fairly entertaining. These games been good. What's going on here with this? What happened? Why my screen just went blank? All right. Of course, Group A, Netherlands is going to win. Although Ecuador is second. So I think Netherlands and Ecuador are going to get in that group. And then tomorrow is going to be Costa Rica, Germany, Japan, and Spain. So I know people rooting for Spain. I could root for Spain, but Japan has been a thorn. I remember a few years ago they were a thorn. Group F is Belgium, Canada. Oh, Canada. Group F, you got Belgium. That's not easy. Croatia, that's not easy. Canada and Morocco. Morocco could beat Canada too. So Canada, it's not going to be that easy to get into the second stage. Group G is Brazil, Cameroon, Serbia, and Switzerland. I think Brazil's going to win that group. It's not going to be. And I think Cameroon could be second. I don't know about Serbia and Switzerland. I don't know, but Group H is Ghana. Excuse me, Ghana, South Korea, Portugal, and Uruguay. That's interesting. So I think Portugal and Uruguay get in. South Korea, I don't think so. Ghana, you never know, but Uruguay, Portugal, Uruguay. Wow. Yeah, so that's interesting. That's interesting. Canada's on Group F. Wow, they got Belgium. I don't know how well Canada did in the. Yeah, so it's interesting. I look at Group B and I'm thinking USA should be on top with England right now. And let me see what's the next schedule. What is the next schedule? So the schedule's coming out. So anyway, so they haven't posted it yet. So it's gonna be anyway. Next game is gonna be France and Australia at 2:00 Eastern. So another about 45 minutes. 45 minutes or so they start playing. So Univision, if you want to see on free TV, it's going to be Univision. Univision and streaming is on Peacock. It's not in English over the air. You got to watch it on streaming. Peacock. So you need the app, Peacock. Because NBC owns Univision. So if you want to see it for free, over the air channel is Univision. You're gonna the Spanish announcers are Spanish. In English, you have to Peacock. Peacock network, whatever the app. NBC app. Yeah, but you should get Univision. You have Univision. I don't know what channel is on over there, but I know over here is channel 47 in New York City. Is channel 47. That one, and that's the good thing about that channel. That channel, I can get it with like a paper clip. You put a paper clip on my box, I can get 47. That's how strong it is. You know, so that's the good thing about this channel, Univision, the one that now I don't know how it is in your what channel is Univision on where you at anyway. Yeah, so Univision. Peacock. I don't have Peacock. I'm not paying for no streaming. I'm not paying for that. I think you can still get it for free if you install. Why? Because I was gonna install the Peacock, but I won't make an account. I don't want to make an account with Peacock. I don't need to. You know. Let me see. Actually, if I do, no, I don't do it right now because my TV's over there with the Fire Stick. The Fire Stick is in the other TV. Because if you go to US TV Go, oh, that's another website you go to, Bobby. Let me show you. But in my case, I'm getting the you go to this site too. I'm gonna put the website up anyway. US TV Go. Let me put it right here. Because they have channels here you can watch too. They have channels that you can watch it too. US TV, USTVGo.tv. So there you can click on Univision, but you might need a VPN. I don't have a VPN. I don't because I have it over the air already. Pluto might have it too, actually. You know, I think about it. Let me check. Let me check on Pluto. Univision? I don't know if they check it right now. I'm checking my Pluto. Well, Pluto is very slow right now. Wow, they're getting slammed. Wow, Pluto is slow. Wow. Even for my connection is slow. Okay, Pluto is getting slammed. But my Pluto, when I use Pluto, I notice it's always slow. Wow, something's going on with Pluto right now. Okay, now it's loading. I had to refresh it. Let's see. That's interesting. What would that be under? En español. Let me click on en español. Let's see what's in español. I'm looking at the español guide. You're gonna be out of luck, bro. Nope. I don't think it's gonna be on the Pluto TV now. Let me see. Nah, it's not gonna be there. The best chance is Univision. The IPTV. So I will look for Univision. If you can't get it over the air. Because but US TV Go, the link I put, if you have VPN, you can click on the Univision. If I click on my Univision on that website, I don't get it because it says I need VPN. If I click on number 97, if I click on Univision, see it says please use a VPN. So I don't have a VPN. But if I had a VPN, then I think it would work. So that's USTVGo.tv. If you go to the Univision website, let me see. The Univision website. If you go to the Univision, I clicked on the wrong thing. Oh, they have a link to Univision. Let me see, in vivo. Nah, they're not playing. They're not. Yeah. Yeah, on their website, they're not playing the World Cup streaming on their website because they want you to go to Peacock. So I'm telling you, you have over the air. If you have an antenna, just go on Univision, and it's free. You know, it's not in English though. It's going to be in Spanish. That's the only thing. But if you want it in English, then you're gonna have to go to the Peacock app. Let me see it. Let me try the Peacock app. Peacock. So it's peacock.tv, right? So you got to pick a plan. See, they want you to pick a plan. So they start at $4.99 a month. Let me see what's the plans they have. Yeah, so Peacock is $4. I'm gonna put the. Let me just put the. I'm gonna put the link. Share the link. But that's what they're showing the World Cup at. If you want to see it in English. Now these are for this round. Now, of course, later on as they get to the other rounds, I don't know how it's gonna be in the final. I don't know how to. But for the first rounds and so on, it's gonna be Univision or Peacock. But Univision, if you have over-the-air antenna, and you could watch it. You know it's in Spanish, and that's free. If you want to listen to the English announcers, then you got to pay for the Peacock thing. Me, I'm not paying for that. I watch it in Spanish. Excuse me, I'm sniffling right now. Wow. Oh, okay. Oh, so you did. So you use it. So you already have an account. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, but you could watch it on Univision. It's just the announcers in Spanish. That's the only thing about it. But I've seen people go on YouTube because there's these two guys they're announcing right now in English, but they're not showing the game. They're just showing some because they can't do that. They can't show it. So you could put their voices and watch Univision on TV. Just mute the audio on Univision, and you'll be having English announcers and watch. I gotta blow my nose. Give me a minute. I'm really sniffling right now, like stuffy. Okay, that feels better. Okay, I cleared myself now. Wow. Okay, much better. Oh, yeah, I still have a cold. Yeah, he's on Spanish. But they don't do all the games. He does some of the games. Like he did the last one. Yeah, he's Andres Cantor. That's his name. I'll put his name down on the thing. His name is Andres Cantor. Yeah, he's from Argentina. He's the guy that goes, go. Like, he'll say it for like 30 seconds long. That guy. Because it depends on because right now there's a whole bunch of games going on. So this is the last game for today. France versus Poland. That's the last game for today. Because they're playing in Qatar. So right now it's already, I don't know what time it is in Qatar right now. It's what? I have to look at the world map thingy. So right now, let me see. Let me check real quick. Yeah, so right now it's 9:30 in the evening in Qatar. So they got one more game. They're gonna the France and Australia is gonna play in another half an hour. So that game is gonna start at 10 p.m. in Qatar. So that's the last game for today. And then tomorrow's the next group. But right now we're in the group stage. So there's still a whole bunch of games. So yeah. Qatar. I pronounce it Qatar. But people pronounce it Qatar. Qatar. I pronounce it Qatar. Doha, Qatar. Yeah, so I'm not paying for no peacocks. Sorry. Sign up for free. You still gotta put when you sign up for free, you still gotta put a credit card, right? Let me see. Create a free account. I don't know if I should. Anyway, I don't care about Peacock. I don't like the fact that I have it at Univision is good with me. I don't care. So there you go. There you go. Let me wow. Let me refresh this page. Yep. Right now it's 55 degrees outside. Okay. Let me see something.
The prominent ones are the cigarette people. Oh, be careful with that thing and stuff like that.
I keep listening. It's not even there. Excuse me. Going this way.
I got some stuff, but mostly the things, all the same thing, important things. So I say, okay, I heard it already. One day I had some questions about some bother.
Let me check the All right, that's Voice of America. 15730 French. Excuse me. Pretty good. NFED's doing well. It's pretty quiet today. No noise. On the radio. I wonder if you can pick it up on the radio too. I know Medium Wave. I think over here we have we have ESPN Deportes, but I don't know if they're doing that. You know what? Let me check. I'm gonna check on the radio, see if we can hear it on the radio. Let me go out to Medium Wave. And, so 1050 will be okay. 1050 will be the Spanish sports.
To be a Hispanic or Latin owner. I don't know.
Right, that's in English.
Whoever won from Canada? No, I don't think you necessarily have to be. I think it's just you can put the team there. I don't think you have to be from there to have a team there. It doesn't work like that, right? Okay. Like who is it? Back on? I'm trying to think of there's somebody that is he made his money in one city but owns another city.
Right, ESPN Deportes in English. Wow. Bueno, Radio Wado. 1280.
Quiero cambiar mis camisetas de fútbol usadas y mi álbum de cromos por un Kia Celtos usado.
Perdón, ¿cómo dices?
Estoy haciendo un autotrader.
Pero dime cómo funciona AutoTrader.
Me agarraron fuera de juego.
En AutoTrader busca millones de coches nuevos y usados en línea y compra en los concesionarios.
Entonces, ¿no tengo que cambiar mis camisetas?
No,
¿Ni mi álbum de cromos?
no.
No, esto es como festejar un gol. Finalmente fácil. AutoTrader. En Ford, sabemos que eso que sienten los fans del fútbol convierte este momento en mucho más que un deporte. Lo convierte en el momento más esperado por millones para vibrar por los colores de su bandera. Por eso, cada 4 años en Ford, acompañamos a los hinchas en este camino de 7 partidos.
So I guess they're playing the ads there. We have a major Spanish station it's in New York City. It's WADO, WADO, Radio WADO. So I wonder if they're playing it there, the audio. Because ESPN Deportes is in English right now. Normally it's in Spanish when.
Prepárate para el Mundial, porque en la aplicación de fútbol de primera habrán muchas sorpresas. Descárgala gratis en la App Store y en el Play Store. El partido de hoy entre las selecciones de Francia y Australia. Para el compromiso que se va a efectuar en el estadio Alciano, con la dirección general de Andrés Santos, Claudio Gutiérrez en los controles.
So it's on the radio, and if I couldn't see it I can listen to it on the radio on this station. On my medium. Well, here is WADO, 1280. That's like the major station in Spanish here in New York City area. There's a few of them, but this is the biggest one. This is the oldest one.
Disponible ya en Big Plus. La nueva serie de Araceli Arámbula. Como nunca la has visto antes.
Oh yeah, I think they're owned by them. I think they're owned by Univision Radio. Let me see.
La rebelión en BigPlus.com. Conéctate con AARP Nueva York. Visita aarp.org/diagonal cerca de ti para descubrir los eventos de
Yeah.
tu área, desde charlas educativas hasta oportunidades de voluntariado.
Oh yeah, they do own them. So 1280 is Univision Radio in New York City. So if you want to hear it on the radio, whatever your local Univision radio is, that's where they're going to be. You can hear it. In my case, it's 1280 AM and FM in here, New York City area. It's 1280 AM. Yeah, 1280 AM. Yeah, that's right. Univision owns them. Okay, so they do own. So if you want to listen to it, Univision Radio. But of course, it's Spanish. In English, I'm trying to find it in English, but who plays it in English other than? That's interesting. Now I'm interested in that. Let me see.
Dynamic player in so many different ways. How do you all attack this Cowboys offensively?
Okay, that's ESPN Radio. That's the fan. So I don't think they're playing it there. In English, what would they play it? I'm interested to see it. Where would they play it in English?
really dynamic. Obviously, Ezekiel Elliott, but Tony Pollard has really stepped up and been that guy for them.
Let me search for that actually.
And the line in terms of our defense, and yeah.
You want to listen to it on the radio? What would that be on?
Really
Let me see.
ball. Like when you time to strike somebody, you gotta strike them, and that's something we built off of the Detroit game. I felt like we weren't as aggressive as we usually are, and so we expect that to come back.
Of course, BBC.
I feel like you like the locker room. I know it's tough to speak for so many guys, but in totality,
BBC.
Was surprise at the performance or anger at the performance? It was frustration. It wasn't. Definitely wasn't surprise because we're.
I'm interested now. I want to hit. Now I want to find. Let me see. Okay, 15. Okay, let me. Check. Interesting. I can't pick them up. And that's France, right? And that's France. I can't pick them up either. Can't pick them up either. Wow. That's interesting. Why would I hear them on the radio? Well, medium wave is here is Waddle. So ESPN is not even playing that right now. Wow, it's interesting. Talk sport. No. All right, so let me just put it here for a second. Anyway, I was digging through I went upstairs to my drawer and I found this stuff. I don't know if anybody remembers this. I had two of them. This is serious. I don't know if anybody is familiar with this. I found them. I'm like, oh my God. And it still worked. I plugged it in. Okay, this one has the plug. Let me take the plug out. I even had the antennas for this and everything. Of course, then I activated. And then I had this one. Oh, you zoom in there. I had bought these. Originally, I had this one first. This one. I don't know if anybody remembers these. Of course, now they're together. So anybody doesn't know what these are? Anybody doesn't know what these are? Sorry, I'm rubbing my eye. My God, my eye is red. Whoa, look at that. Okay. This is I want a couple of more minutes. Let me get the antenna. Hold on. I wish I had another. Oh, actually, I have one here. I have this one. I have a. Okay, my power supply just went back there. Oh, man, anyway, leave it there. It's okay. Anyway, this is the antenna that comes with it. Anybody doesn't know what this is? This been collecting dust in the drawer. And now we're back to the looking for a radio to listen to the World Cup. Nobody has no idea what this is. It's right there. It's right on the thing. You mount this, and it has a MCX connector. There's a tiny little connector, and that goes to this type radio. This one has it in the back, you see? Little MCX connector that goes there. Nobody has any idea. 6 people watching. Nobody can tell me what this is. Come on, people. I forgot when I bought these. I bought these back in, I think it was 2006. Yep. Bobby, I know Bobby knew. Bobby knew what it was. Yeah, this is the XM satellite receiver. This is for 2006. This is for the merger. Because now they merge. Right? They merge. Now it's what? Sirius XM? That's what the company's called? So this is Sirius. This was my first satellite radio. Yeah, Sirius XM. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's what it's called. So this was my first satellite radio receiver. I believe it was 2006. It could be maybe a little earlier. And, because Howard Stern, I used to listen to him. Then he went over to Sirius. I used to listen to him on K-Rock in New York City, which is now, I wish Michael was on. Michael knows all the FM history. So I used to listen to him on K-Rock. Then he went over to Sirius. That's when I bought this receiver. And this is detached. Let me check out this cover. So that's how it looks like. The side of it. Let's see. No, I don't. They're not activated anymore. They're not activated. I canceled my subscription a long time ago. Yeah, I know who Lim Samuels is. I know who she is. I know who she is. I remember her on terrestrial radio. So yeah, so I used to listen to this one. So I tried it for a year. I tried a subscription on this one because this one had Howard Stern. So and then after a while, I got bored. I'm saying, okay, this is stupid. But it has a lot of other content. It was good. Cause I love the music channels on these. These are the commercial free, whatever. Back then, this was a thing. Before streaming, really, I mean, it was still streaming. But I could just put this in the car and go. Of course, this one is not magnetic mount. This is not a magnetic mount. When I have a magnetic mount, like 50 feet, you put that on top of the car and then run the wire in. And so this is not magnetic mount. This one you have to mount it. This is the antenna for the satellite TV. I mean, satellite radio, excuse me. Satellite radio. This is the antenna. And that's a MCX connector. Focus. Let me see. Can you focus? Okay, there you go. If I hide the focus. Anyway, MCX connector. I have a few of these. I have this one. So anyway, I used to listen to Howard Stern, Then Opie and Anthony. Remember Opie and Anthony? XM. Opie and Anthony. They were funny too. Opie and Anthony. They were funny. Because they were like competitor. Howard Stern, Opie and Anthony. So I was listening to Howard Stern for like a year, and then I got bored of it. I said, this is stupid. It's like after a while, it's like, this is boring. But that's what I used to listen to in the morning when I would wake up and get ready to, my day, whatever. And then Opie and Anthony. And then they had another show called Ron and Fez. And they funny too. Ron and Fez. That was another funny. It used to go after Opie and Anthony, then it was Ron and Fez. I know Jim Radio. Somebody got to know. Somebody got to know who Ron and Fez is. Come on. Ron Bennington, Fez Watley. Right? So anyway, this is before the merger. So this is XM. XM, Sirius. They still work. When I hooked it up, it gave me it gives me the free trial. You get a little free trial. If I want to sign up for it, then I get all the stations, whatever the plan is. So there you go, my man right there. Hello, Michael. What's up? TV Radio 1972 is talking about Howard Stern on K-Rock. You remember that, of course. K-Rock was what? It's 92.3, right? That's what it was. My man is here. He's a New York City FM expert. So I used to listen to Howard Stern when he was on K-Rock, and then he went to Sirius. So that's how I wanted to buy this thing. Back then, I bought this one. I had it for I put like a year subscription on it. Then I got bored. Then I liked the Opie and Anthony. Then I bought this one, XM. Because they want K-Rock also, right? Anyway, I got to look it up. I forgot about the whole rivalry thing. Then they merge. All right, so then they merge, and then but they still work. I can still use either one. I can still use it. Then I activate it, but I could use it. Because I brought it, I had it up to the drawer, the second floor. And I said, let me plug it in. I put the antenna and boom, free trial, whatever. I was like, okay, I can try it out. Because of course you can stream on it too. They have apps for it now too. They have the app that you can just stream on your phone. And so yeah, so this is you still have yours? Okay. So this is the one I bought in I think it was Costco. It was a starter kit. It was this. Of course, the stand, it had another mount. And of course, the antenna, the power supply. It had not this antenna. It had another antenna, like a mag mount. There's a magnet, you just put it on the. And of course, the remote. They both have remotes. They have a little remote. Yeah, so I was thinking about activating it for a year. So I could just, and I could do a scan and you could see what's all it had a lot of content. I'm not gonna use it had a lot of content. So yeah, so TV Radio 1972. I have both XM and Sirius, but got rid of one and then the other after a few years. Got the mainly for same thing with me. I was just saying that. I got this one for Howard Stern when he left K-Rock and he went to Sirius. And then I had it for like a year and then I canceled. I said, okay. Because then I Opie and Anthony. And Ron and Fez, right? Michael. Ron and Fez. I used to listen to Ron and Fez. Like, they're funny. Yeah, I remember they renamed it. I remember I know they were NEW. And then when they went over to K-Rock, they renamed it Free FM because they renamed it because Howard left. Right? Because Howard Stern left, they revamped they changed the slogan to "It's Free FM" because Howard left to Sirius. And I remember they renamed it Free FM. Yeah, so 2000. Okay, so yeah. So yeah. Oh, I didn't. You listen to Ron and Fest? They grew on me. I used to listen to them, and after a while, because I used to, I was a late, I'm a night owl, so I would wake up. I would miss the Opie and Anthony show because I would be sleeping, and by the time I wake up, Ron and Fez was on, and I would listen to them, and he cracked me up though. I still got the sniff. I'm sorry about that. I got the sniff up. You hear me like a wincing or whatever. I still have a little cold. So yeah. So yeah. So I think a lot of people when they bought this receiver, they bought it because of Howard Stern, and then of course XM. They bought it because of Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. TV radio and Opie and Anthony were on 102.7 WNEW, but they were on 92 Free FM from 2006 to 2009 while still on XM. Oh yeah, they did the simulcast. Oh yeah, that's right. The extra hour. I remember now. Yeah, I remember. See, Mike was the man. Yeah, they did the Free FM for I think the first couple of hours, and then of course it was simulcast on XM, but then the last hour it was exclusively on XM. And yeah, I think that's what it was. It was like the last hour of the show was only on XM. I think from 9 to 10 or 9 to whatever time they got off at 10 o'clock or 10:30, it was only on XM. So I think from 6, let's see, I think it was 7 o'clock in the morning till 9, it was on Free FM and XM. But then after 9 o'clock, it was only on XM. Because they were allowed to promote both, I guess, or something like that. Yeah, it was O&A from 6 to 9 on both. Then it was exclusively from 9 to... Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay. And then Ron and Fez. From 11 to like 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock. I forgot what it was. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. It was a long show. It was from 11 all the way to 11 o'clock. That's right. So I didn't listen to Ron and Fez as much, but they were funny. Yeah, they're funny. James Radio Check. Now they use an app for your cell phone for Sirius XM. Yeah. Yeah, because back then that was another thing that if you wanted this one to be portable, they had a little portable one, but it was way expensive. And back then they didn't have apps for phones. This is 2006, 2005. So if you wanted to listen to satellite, you had to buy the receiver. That was it. There was no choice. Because phones, you weren't still able to stream phones yet. Like audio. It was still, even though it was only 2006. That's not a long time ago. Streaming was not an option back then. Of course, now you can stream everything on your phone. But back then it wasn't the case. I remember going to work and I'd be like, damn, man. I used to download the show just to listen to it on my phone. I mean, not my phone. Yeah, my iPod Touch. At that time, I had an iPod Touch. So I would download it to listen to my iPod Touch. Because there's no way streaming it. You could have streamed it back in those days. You could have streamed. Even though it was only 2006, streaming is not like what it was now. You couldn't. So now you don't even need these. You can just get the Sirius XM app and that's it with the subscription. Yeah. Yeah, so I dug these out, man. I was going through my drawer upstairs and I said, man, I gotta show this. I gotta show this to the the live stream. And they still work. I hooked it up. I put the antenna in the window because the magnet one, I put it by the window frame. And I got this. I was getting the satellite signal. And then this one has a FM transmitter. So I can transmit this to FM. Because you have an option. Yeah, the FM. This one has it built in. FM converter. So this one, if I didn't use the audio jack on your car, focus. If you didn't use the audio jack, this has an FM transmitter built in, so I will put it on the FM receiver, like 88.5, whatever, and it will transmit it to the receiver. This has an FM transmitter. I remember that. This one. Excuse me. So yeah. But I would just hook it up directly. But it has you could transmit FM. You pick the station and you transmit. Yeah. So they still work. They work. I hooked it up and I got you get the offer. Oh, you want to sign up for a free trial and I forgot what they even charge for that now. What they charge for that now? Let me see. I gotta see the prices. I'm sorry. Let me see the prices on that. What are the plans for that now, anyway? Because they have a stream only plan, right? But if I want to hook up one of these devices, if I want to hook up my service to this one, I think you got to pay. Like for every radio, you got to pay for because don't they have a stream only now plan? Let me see. So it's $10.99 a month. Okay. But it's going to be for one radio only. I'm pretty sure. And it's only Howard Stern. Opie and Anthony are no longer there, right? They gone. They split up, right? So you got to create an account. And then, so it's 425 plus channels. Oh, Bobby says France and Australia starting. Okay. I'll check on it in a few. I just got to swap it to my my input. My TV and swap it to it. Let me see. Yeah, they just started. Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you, Bobby. I forgot about that. But anyway, I'm gonna check up on it. I'm not gonna sit here and watch the whole game. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, so Jim's radio check. I remember the FM converter for your car, and I had this one. I had this one too. I had the other one around there, the small one. I had bought one a while back because I bought this one a while back too. Back then, I bought this one too. The FM transmitter. But the audio quality on this one is horrible. This one. So I will hook this up. Like iPod Touch, I will hook this up. And then, but I wouldn't even hook this up. That's why I wanted to hook it up directly with the cable. Like if I wanted to turn it all over the house, I will hook this up. Right? And then you got to pick, right here, you pick what frequency you want to broadcast it on. TV radio 1972. Yep. O&A are no more. It became Opie and Jim. Oh, yeah, Jim Norton. That's right. So it was Opie and Jim Norton. And then Jim Norton and Sam Roberts afterwards. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember Jim Norton. He's funny too. He's another funny guy. Oh my god, I bring me back so much memories. Jim Norton. This is going back to MySpace. Because I remember they used to make fun of MySpace. MySpace. You remember MySpace? Remember the accounts? I still have my own. I still got my old MySpace account. I still have it. I still have excuse me. Let me drink some water. So right now I've been out for 2 hours and 5 minutes. Wow. Time just flying by. TV rating 1972. Opie moved to afternoons before he got fired from Sirius XM. Okay. Opie. Yeah. I know they both have podcasts now. I saw that Opie has his own podcast. And I think Anthony has his own podcast too. I remember Anthony. He was a funny guy too. Anthony Cumia. That's his name, Anthony Cumia. He's always make fun of his guns collection and all that stuff like that. And he used to always brag about when he was playing blackjack. That I think one time he won like $20,000. I forgot what it was from blackjack or some crazy amount of money. Because he likes to gamble too. Oh my God, I bring back so much memories now. TV Radio 1972. I think Anthony has a subscription-based show. Okay. I have to look that up. What is that? So this is my old FM transmitter. I remember this. I still have this. I kept it all these years. I cleaned it up. It was like yellowish. Oh my God, I gotta wipe this down. Wipe this down. I still gotta clean the inside. Yeah, I need to clean. I got corroded. My God, I forgot. I left the batteries in there, and I gotta clean that sucker up. It got green right here. Yeah. So this Belkin FM transmitter. Oh my God, I'm gonna test it out, see if it still works. Oh my God, I got flaky. The flaky stuff was on it. Okay, I need to clean this with alcohol with a toothbrush. Yeah, I found this up there too. I found the FM transmitter from Belkin. Elmer time, what's up? What's up, Jeff? Hope it's all well with you and family. Jeffrey AD7LN checking in from Hayden Island. All right, Jeff, how's it going? Yeah, I said earlier that I was out because I was doing a whole bunch of stuff. I was decorating for Christmas too. Plus I just upgraded my internet. Now I have fiber internet. So a lot of stuff was going on last week. So I didn't stream at all last week. And I'm starting early today because I've been out for a couple hours already. But my son didn't, I didn't take him to school today. We all have a cold in the house. I'm getting over my cold. And yeah, so TV Radio 1972. I still have a Belkin transmitter, but the part of the LCD display no longer works. It also doesn't have much range on some of the other ones. Yeah. This is old. This is an old trend. This doesn't have much range compared to the ones today. Yeah, those are way better. So this is old Belkin transmitter, FM transmitter. Tariq Zaidan, 73 from Cairo, Egypt, and welcome to the chat. Okay. Overtime is going well here. I can hear the cold in your voice. You get well soon. Stay hydrated. Yeah, I am. I'm staying hydrated. Yeah, I'm better. Yesterday I was really stuffy and all that. Yeah, because we had temperature drop. And one day it was like 70 degrees, and the next day it was down in the 30s. So, and today's 57. And a couple of nights ago it was in the 20s. And last night was in the 30s. Well, Australia just scored a goal. Let me see. Yeah, they scored a goal. Australia won. France nothing. What? Yep. Australia's winning 1-0. There you go, Australia, baby. Let's go, Australia. Jim's radio check. Those things work on Bluetooth concept. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't. I hate. I never got to use it because when I tried it out, I didn't like it. The audio quality was horrible. It had no range. So I was like, this is useless. I just wanted to buy a long cable. I just bought a long cable, plug it in, that's it. You know? That's what I did. I said, this is useless. I just bought a cable. Because it was in the same room. It was a big room when I lived in the Bronx. And this was useless. This to me was useless for that. It was just, and that's it. I wasted my money on this, and I threw it in the drawer, and that's it. Yep, Australia just scored. Yep, there you go, Tariq. 1-0. I'm telling you, the underdogs, Saudi Arabia earlier today, they beat Argentina. There you go. Tunisia and Denmark tie. That's good for Tunisia. Tunis. A tie with Denmark. That's a point. That's good. And then, of course, Mexico and Poland tie. Zip, zip. And now we got Australia. Here we go. TV Radio 1972. Have you ever received NavTech 518? Yeah, I have. Not recently, but yeah, I have. I have received it before. I have received it with my MFJ 1886 loop. I received it with the MLA 30. With the MFED, not so far. No, not with the MFED. But with the 2 loops, I have received it, and the U loop. When I had the U loop, also the U loop 518. Elmer time. Here you go, Australia. Wow. Aussie Nation, baby. There you go. Yeah, so that's why I decided to come on early today, because I took Benadryl, and earlier, actually last night I took the. So I know it's gonna kick in later on. I'm probably gonna take a nap, and I'm feeling better than compared to yesterday. Yesterday I was really stuffy and all that. Oh my god. Of course, I can't complain about the weather. We didn't get the snow like Buffalo got, so I can't complain. It's cold, but like right now it's okay. It's 57 outside, and it's sunny. But you know, Buffalo got the other day. I said, you know what, we didn't get no snow. Upstate New York got probably another 100 miles further up. They started getting snow. They started getting a couple of inches, 3 inches. But Buffalo, my God, they just got slammed. It was like, what it was the total, like 77 inches or something. The total amount that fell in what it was. It was a ridiculous amount. I'm like, what? I think they broke the record for one day. I think it was like 17 inches. It was ridiculous. Like, wow. Yeah. Elmer, oh yes, the snow in Buffalo was wild. Yeah, it was. It's ridiculous. So I was watching the weather. Weather. It's called Weather. It's a streaming channel on Pluto. I watch Pluto TV with the weather. The weather channel that they have. I like that weather channel they have on Pluto. And that's when I saw it. I said, "What? 77 inches? What the hell?" So it was the whole lake effect snow, Lake Ontario. And I'm like, wow, they got slammed. But it made it all the way down like to Syracuse. Even Syracuse. You know, they got a couple of inches. I forgot what it was. But all that, my God, it was ridiculous. Like, wow. Games radio. That's why you need emergency radio. Yep. You know what? 17 inches of snow in one day. This basement window would have been covered, halfway covered. Actually, with the snow drift, it would have been covered. I would have had my window would have been all white. Yeah. Tariq Zaidan. How many of you guys still remember the old shows on shortwave like Happy Station on Radio Netherlands, DX Party Line on HCJB, or the Jolly Good Show on BBC, the Two Pops on Swiss Radio International? Well, to be honest, I don't remember much of that because I wasn't like with some of you guys. Like I know Jill's remembers all that. Because when I came back in the hobby, my shortwave experience was not that much back then. So I wish I would have, listened to all that. Maybe even record them, Like I know people got like audio tapes of that, like cassette recordings of all that. Of course, QSL of that stuff, would have been cool. Because unfortunately for me back then, I couldn't even, afford a radio. Like I said, the limited experience that I had listening to Shortwave back then was my brother's radio. I was a kid, I was like, 11 years old. I was 10, 11 years old. And then I didn't hear much after that. I didn't, because I was not in the hobby. Is now when I got older from, that was really bad, huh? And I sound like somebody's pinching my nose. When I got back in the hobby in 2015, I heard about all of that. And I remember a few of them, but I was never, and it was sad. Like when I first started finding out that a lot of them were already gone. They shut down years ago. And, obviously some of it was Cold War related. So I really it was a long time of a gap. you know. So I was, I was like, wow, I missed out on a lot. I really missed out on a lot. But that's why. But now I enjoy it more. I enjoy listening to it more because I have an appreciation for it. It's like because we don't know how it's gonna be 20 years from now. So of course I have more of appreciation for it now. Like I known that now. Have I known some of that now? Back then I would have really probably maybe save up more money. I could have bought a radio instead of buying something else back then. I probably would have got and I would have got more into the hobby back then. Because I was one of the few that like I was one of the few that said, yeah, I know about shortwave radio. I know about it. I had on this boombox, I had this radio. But I didn't get to the point where I was, I didn't own a radio. My own show. I never got to own my own shortwave radio back then. It was only now. It's only now. Like, when I say now, I'm talking about, 2015. But I wish I would have, you know. Elmer time. I watched live video feeds from storm chasers driving around Buffalo. They were pulling cars out of the snow. Snowbank left and right. The banks were taller than the cabs. Yeah, 17 inches. One day. I think that was a Saturday. They broke the record. For no, it was and we were talking about November. This is early. That was well, I want to say early November because that was last week. So it's crazy. Jim's radio check. And did anybody check out the Legends on RMI? Yeah, I heard it the other day. Because I know that WTWW shut down and all that, which is unfortunate. And of course, that whole, because a lot of radio stations are, either they're making slim margin profit, or they're actually losing money. Unfortunately, it's not going to be the last one that's going to shut down. But Tariq Zaidan. I started around 1984, monitored Radio Baghdad during Operation Desert Storm. And 2003, as well as Saddam was kicked out. Okay. And okay, so that's okay. Jim's radio check. I keep hearing AM radio me go by someday, and I will end up with drawers full of use. Yeah. I will end up with drawers of use. Yeah. Well, yeah, I got drawers of useless FM transmitter. Of course, satellite radio. I may try out. I may do the subscription, and that way I have this app, and I want to see if I can activate one of the two radios. I'm not gonna be able to activate both. I think only one radio is included with the plan. So I'm probably gonna activate. I might be this one, maybe. Although I like this one. I like the display. This one is bigger. But anyway, this one I did power up this one. They both work. Yeah. So I want to see which one. If I do activate. But the thing is, now you have all this. Now you have Spotify. You have all this stuff, so it's like $10.99 a month for Sirius XM. I don't know. I have to look into that. Gibbs Radio check. Yeah, WTWW went off the air and Legends is on. Yeah, I know. Let me drink some water. I have to blow my nose, I think. Bobby, doggy time. Oh, okay. I had to blow my nose. Wow. Okay. There you go. Much better. I feel like my head is. So the 24-minute mark, and Australia's leading France 1-0. Wow. Australia, baby. 1-0. Hey, I was thinking about this antenna with the XM because I was wondering if the GPS. I know the GPS has an antenna, right? It's like a GPS antenna. So I'm thinking of the mag mount one or this one. It's like the GPS antenna. I think it's I have to look into that because the scanner, this scanner. Let me show you. I'll show you the. That's the game real quickly. I don't want to get copyright. So this scanner has a GPS thing. Has an option for GPS. So I was wondering if I can use that satellite type antenna for the GPS. I don't think that's gonna work. It looks like it though. Oh, yep, they just tied it. Yeah, they just tied it. So now it's 1-1. 1-1. Tariq. I'm gonna call you Tariq because I'm trying to pronounce it like Zaydan. That's what I'm gonna pronounce. Anyway, Tariq. Used to pick up WTWW on 9940 here in Cairo and managed to get a QSL for that reception. Pretty cool. That's cool. QSL. Yep. France tied. Yeah, France is well. They're the world champions. They say they're the world champions. So, but we're rooting for Australia, baby. It's okay. It's just fun. My thing is USA. I want to see them at least go to the next stage. So they have to beat Iran, and then they will beat Iran, and maybe keep it close with England or tie. If they could tie with England, that would be great. They'll get in. I think England versus Wales is going to be the big game. If Wales can somehow, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm looking too far ahead. I was rooting for France too when they won their World Cup back in what was the last World Cup they won? Not the last one, the one before. Tariq, you taught me. I was rooting for them back then. When they had that guy Zidane, what's his name? Zidane? 2014. Was it 2014? Zidane, yeah. Yeah, I was rooting for. No, was it 2014? Who they beat? I'm trying to remember. 2014. And then they lost one because he headbutted. He got ejected, right? He headbutted somebody. Didn't they lose one because he headbutted somebody? I remember Zidane. I remember 1998. No, this is like. I have to look it up. I don't want to switch my TV right now. I'm watching it because right now it's yeah. I'm gonna look it up. Let me look it up. Let me switch. I'm gonna look it up right now. It was the game that he headbutted. Oh my god, that game! I felt so bad for France because when he headbutted the other player. Oh my god, I was like, what the hell did he just do that? Why did he headbutt the guy? Let me see. I'm gonna go right now. I'm gonna tell you. Let me see. Let me see the history. How many they won? So they won. Yeah, something. It was some, but you know what? I know it was some. It was some. It was something crazy. I have to go. Let me see. I'm gonna go to the Wikipedia. Let me just go to the Wikipedia. It was So let me see. Because they won it in France, right? Remember they were the host country. I think that's what I remember. I think they were like the first host country to win it. I'm trying to remember. I'm losing track of my my age is getting to me. Let me see. Let me go down to yeah, okay. So 98, I remember that one. Okay, 98. Okay, now we're talking. And then they lost to Italy. That's the one that the headbutt. And they just scored. Okay. Yeah. So all right. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I'm going back to yeah, that's the one. So it was when they won it in Paris, it was man God, that was a party. They were going crazy. Yeah, 98. Okay, so 98 they won. Then they lost to Germany in 2006. They were the runner-up. And then they won in 2018. So that Italy game, when that Italy game happened. So wait a minute, 98. Okay. And then so when the headbutt happened. Anyway, the headbutt was the funny. I was like, I don't know why he did. Anyway. Okay, so so it was Italy. Oh, okay. So it was a semifinal. So when they lost to Italy, it was a semifinal. Right? Yeah. That makes sense. Semifinal. Yeah. Okay. I see. Yeah. Yeah, they came in third place. That was 96. The headbutt. Oh, okay. Yeah, the headbutt. That's the one I remember. That was his last game. right? Was that his last game? That was anyway. But that I remember the headbutt. I remember the headbutt, and I was, I was rooting for it because there was a Italian guy, and I was like, man, I hope they beat it because I had people in my neighborhood Italian. They were like, man, I hope they beat Italy, and they lost, but it was just the headbutt. Anyway, Germany beat them anyway, so it didn't matter. But I remember that. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so it was a semifinal because it says here third place, so they lost in the semifinal. Okay, yeah. Yeah. No, I believe you. I just wanted to look it up. Yeah, 1998 in Germany versus Italy. Okay. The Italian defender because he called his sister a bad girl. Yeah. Okay. But lost to Italy in 2006. And of course, yep. I go back to the TV and I know France already scored. Come on. Oh, my remote is really acting up. Yeah, 2-1 France. 35 minutes. So yeah, it's not looking good for Australia right now. If they don't, we might see something bigger happening right now. Oh boy. Let me put on the radio for a minute.
Some residents will leave their homes. We don't have his numbers. We know. I hate this, but if you... La pelota Giroud le pegó por arriba del arco de McRyan. Saque de meta para Australia. Este deporte no se entiende coraje paseo que usa todo para construir su vehículo que se siente cada hincha. So it's not on ESPN Deportes, it's on Waddle. Univision Radio. Yeah.
That was a good Cosmos was trash. You're trying to tell me, but Bill Russell's a legend, though.
Okay. So Univision is on radio. I mean, so the game is on radio, but it's on the Univision Radio here in the United States. Well, here in New York. I don't know what in the New York City area. On medium wave. So on FM now, I forgot what that would be on FM, but so let me switch it. There you go, Bobby. Bobby's back. Hey, welcome back, Bobby. Let me close this. Let me refresh this.
Creo que el coach no se ha recuperado de los goles de Francia hoy. No, yo creo que Australia debe seguir jugando así. Igualito.
por la diferencia de goles, porque eso va a contar. Y eso es la diferencia. Porque además en una de esas se puede encontrar con otra jugada. Has gone into great detail to research and ya es hora de atención porque Francia le ha dado la vuelta al marcador y está ganando 2 esa clasificación mundial a las 8:30, 7:39 en tiempo momento para tirar la partida con el equipo económico del día de las señales de los juegos de última hora que se llama a algunos de los restos principales. Las llamadas a las familias hipotecadas. Con un Euribor en máximo cercano al 3%, el gobierno a nivel de la mayoría de medidas que incluyen controlar las tasas, ampliar el plazo de pago del crédito, eliminar las comisiones por amortización de la misma, con código de buenas prácticas que es muy
Yeah, I'm not getting strong signal. I'm not getting strong on that. I forgot it's 2:40. Still early. Wow. Let me see. BBC, maybe. 11. Let me see. No dice. Yep. Waddle.
de la primera parte de la serie B, ¿te gustó el primer tiempo? Sí, la verdad que con el gol de Australia daba la impresión de que Francia iba a tener más problemas. Ya en el momento justo el empate y sobre todo el segundo gol que cae 5 minutos después, ¿no? Ya prácticamente se quedaron tranquilos.
I could tell you one thing, it doesn't rain that much. Bing, let me see. Let me check that out. It's Doha. Doha weather. Yeah. All right, now it's 73 Fahrenheit. Yeah. Well, actually, it's not that bad because that's why they schedule. That's another reason why they schedule it. I think that's another reason why they schedule it in December. When they did the planning for the World Cup for Doha, Qatar, they did it in December because it's the coolest time. Had they would have done this in the summer, it goes like 40 Celsius in the summer. It's hot. So that's why because I was wondering, I was like, why are they doing the World Cup on December? Tariq would know that too. Right, Tariq? When they did the schedule, when they scheduled the World Cup in Qatar, I'm sure it was because of the weather, right? Because you're in Cairo. You're in Cairo. So I know that right now is the coolest time. Had they would have scheduled that in the summertime, it'd be too hot. It would be way too hot to wow, yeah. Because 73 Fahrenheit. Yeah. And I'm looking at the yeah, so it's in 80s. 86, 80, 85 daytime. That's not bad. That's like summertime. Regular summertime here in New York, New York area. They would have done the World Cup because when they do it like in July and August around there normally, I know it's usually in July and August or something like that. So I think that's the main reason why they did it in December. I mean, December, November. Well, November, December, because the last game is, this goes all the way through December 18th. So this is the best time of the year. Well, I always say the best time, but the coolest time of the year that they can do it there in Qatar. Otherwise, it'd be too hot. It's like Florida. Florida in the wintertime, right? It's seasonable. But Florida in the summertime, or Texas, or Arizona, right? Arizona in the summertime is 100 degrees, right? Fahrenheit. 40 degrees Celsius, right? Something like that. So that's why they schedule it. Because I was wondering why they would do it in November, December. But yeah, I'm looking at the weather now. Bobby asked me, what's the weather over there? And I said, yes, 73 degrees. So that's seasonable. That's good weather. Humidity is 59%, so there's no high humidity. Because over there, obviously, there's not much humidity. So that's the other reason. Oh, okay. So that's interesting. Elmer time is 40 degrees Fahrenheit, raining here on the Columbia River. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's interesting that let me switch it back to in the game for a minute. Jim's radio check. Don't forget to thank you. Yeah, hit that thumbs up. That would be splendid for the algorithm. Yeah, so 2 hours and 46 minutes now. Wow, 2 hours. It's 2:46 p.m. 2 hours and 46 minutes. Coincidence. Wow. So it's 45-minute mark. So they added 6 more minutes. And Australia, look, they threatening. They're threatening. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, 2:46. I just got it. When I said 2 hours and 46 minutes, then I looked at my time and it says 2:46. So you got to play them 3 numbers, 246. There you go. Pick 3. 246. And if you win a lot of money, a nice donation will be appreciated. Mr. 246. Jim's radio chat. I'm gonna have to play 246 with a lot. Yeah, 246. Pick 3. Yeah, we have that in New York State. We have pick 3. Win 4, pick 3. Yeah, I forgot. I never play those 2 things. The only thing I play is the only thing I play in New York here is Mega Millions. Right? That's the Powerball and the Lotto, the Mega Millions. That's it. I never play the pick 3, win 4. I never play all that. Now I should play it now. I should play. I should go to it. Man, I have to go to. Man, I have to take a long walk for that. Cause we don't have Lotto stores around here. I have to go take a walk. Yeah, 246. Ooh. Or play backwards, 642. 642. 246. Get that winning number. Get the winning numbers right here. Get right here in the live stream. There you go. So right now it's about 3 minutes left before the half.
Yeah, even
da mucha más tranquilidad porque Australia seguramente le va a tener que dar algunos espacios. En esa medida, Francia se va a convertir en un equipo demasiado peligroso porque son las cualidades que tienen con sus dos delanteros que van por afuera.
Recibo hablaba de
Ahí va, muchachos. Win.
de preservar la goleada, digamos, ¿no? Porque por lo que se vio entre Dinamarca y Túnez, este grupo le puede dar alguna posibilidad a Australia en los dos siguientes partidos.
Larga pelota para Michael Duck, la pelea Duck sobre la banda derecha, también la buscaba en ese costado del equipo de Australia por parte de Maciulecki. Llegó primero la marca Ibrahim Konaté, la envió al costado y es pelota para la selección de Australia. Alex Aguinaga, cuando parecía que Francia se iba a ir tranquila en la primera mitad, llegó este remate de cabeza que hace de al palo. Sí, es que además de conservar el...
Like 2 more minutes left on this game. I mean, halftime.
Aquí avanzaba con la pelota Maciulecki, tiene el corte de Benjamin Pavard y recupera Ousmane Dembélé, se escapa Ousmane Dembélé, metió segunda, tercera Ousmane Dembélé, se escapó Dembélé por la banda derecha, no pudo con la marca al final por parte de Betis, que le roba bien la pelota, bien el cierre por parte de Australia, sin embargo le perdió Aaron Muy, la presión de Francia, sí, es importante este tramo de la primera parte.
I have to wait till later. Radio Exterior, you could probably they're probably playing this game. But I can't pick it up right now, man. The signal's not that good right now. Plus, when I tuned it, there's something else was going on. I think they were just talking about it. Yeah, you could try it. But I just tuned it, but they were just talking about it. It wasn't the announcement. No, this is not it. This is medium wave. This is Univision on the radio. So on AM, on your medium wave, if you got an Univision affiliate, because they also own radio stations. So this is Univision Radio on medium wave. In my case, it's 1280. It's WADO, WADO. That's the local Univision Radio.
A la que fue campeona del mundo, los tres jugadores de la mitad son muy distintos.
Absolutamente.
Porque jugaban Pogba, Kanté y Matuidi. Ahora solo están Rabiot y Konami. Porque realmente los dos de afuera son delanteros, son atacantes. Y Griezmann trata de hacer...
I'm trying to find English, and I can't find English, even on the radio, on a medium wave.
Al final de Nazar y el Atkinson, cuando en este momento el principal del partido, el de Sudáfrica, Víctor Miguel Gómez, nos indica al final de los primeros 45 minutos en el estadio de Barcelona. Termina el primer tiempo, anotó primero Australia, al minuto 9, Craig Goodwin.
So that's at halftime. All right, so at halftime. So France is winning 2-1 at halftime. So right now it's halftime. So let me switch to TV. Okay, I hit the wrong button. I hit the menu. I don't want the menu. Okay. Yeah. And I'm trying to see if I can get on shortwave, but I don't know. I'm trying different Oh, maybe radio. You know what? Radio Marti could play it, right? Because they play sports on Radio Marti. I didn't check on Radio Marti. Right now, my signal sucks. You can try Radio Marti. I'm at 11,860, but I can hear it. Sounds like they're talking about it. Yeah, Radio Marti. Because they do play sporting events there. No, I think it's just it's still right now. It's not even. It's just gonna. It's not even 3:00 yet. And no, normally I get it, but it's still another hour. Another hour or so will be okay. But right now it's still. Let me check. Let me check. Oh, I know. 13 megahertz. Let me see. Radio Marti 13. So Radio Marti 13 820. It sounds better, but it's still. Elmer time. If the signal stuck, now I don't know. My nose is really bothering me now. If the signal sucks, build a bigger antenna. I think the end fed is pretty big already. That's the end fed. I think the antenna is long enough. 82 feet is long enough. I wish I can build. Actually, I wish I can do a longer one. Actually, yeah. It's just. It's not that. It's like a little. Not coming in right now for some reason.
It could be whispering something. Documenting things.
Yeah, I know. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna switch it. Oh man, where's my I'll switch it right here. Can it reach over here? Let me see. Yeah, it's not gonna switch. Man, I need another jumper cable. I think sometimes the Yaesu. I'm telling you, the Kenwood. I think my Kenwood R2000 is better than the Yaesu. I think so. And I noticed the Yaesu FRG 7700, it kind of drifts. It drifts. It drifts a little here and there. Excuse me. Elmer time is big, but it's never big enough. So says every radio DXer ever. Yeah. I know, right? Jim's radio check. I got a 75 feet spool of garden twist. I think I'm going to string it up across the yard, and that would be good. That'd be cool. Oh yeah, the garden twist. That's the yeah. 75 feet. That's pretty long. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, the garden twist. That's right. Yeah, I'm trying different, man. I need I need another. I think I'm gonna have to order a couple of more jumpers. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna hook up my loop. Let me hook up my loop to the Kenwood, because right now it's like let me see. I'm gonna do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. I need to get the pigtail. What's the pigtail for the come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm not using it. Yeah, bro. I had the picture. What the hell I put it at? There you go, bro. You saved my bacon. Oh no, that's not it. Damn, yo. I wonder what I did with that cable. Man, I can't find that cable. I thought I had another. Yeah. Let me see if it's right here. It's right here, bro. No, it's right there, bro. There you go. Okay, so MLA 30 is gonna go on the Kenwood. I'm going to use the Yesu is a little disappointing me right now. I don't know. I think it's a Yesu that's not performing. Well, we're gonna find out with the R2000. So there you go, right? There you go. That's the hula loop. The hula loop MLA 30. And let me lower the volume for
Quickly boomed. In March, voters decide.
all right, so let me go up to the let's see, let's go with the bing 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 bing. Let me start with the
Y algunos de los cuales lo recordamos con mucho afecto y con algo de nostalgia, ¿no? Como el castor mensajero.
yes, older.
Un servicio o un programa, mejor dicho, que tenía como objeto recibir, dar ajuste de recibo y comentar las cartas de los socios.
Let me look it up.
Volviendo a lo de la onda corta, recordemos que durante la década del 70, del 80, casi la mayoría de los países hacían transmisiones con este sistema. Aquí podíamos escuchar emisoras de un bando, del otro bando, emisoras de todo tipo, muchas de las cuales estaban totalmente politizadas y otras eran emisoras de corte generalista que tenían programas que entretenían a la audiencia. En efecto, Omar, es muy cierto lo que vos decís, y claro, para contextualizar a la audiencia.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too. Yeah. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, it could be that. Yeah, it's older. It's definitely older than the Kenwood. Oh my god, I click on the wrong thing. Come on, man. Why you do that, bro? Come on, bro. Let's see. 1981. MSRP $550. 1981. So 1981. Yeah, that's old. $1981. It seems like. And then so the competitor of this one was the R1000. So yeah, so the R2000 is was newer than this one. All right. Yeah, because it kind of drifts sometimes. I see it drifts. Of course, with the R2000. Yeah. Okay. Elmer time. If it's old, it may need an update and replace all electrolytic capacitors. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what it's gonna be. Elmer time. I have an old Kenwood R300 receiver from 1975, and it needs a capacitor upgrade and retune. Yeah. Yeah, I noticed the Yaesu. I just noticed it drifts, and I think I know that the R2000 is more sensitive. It seems to be more, especially even on medium wave. So I love the R2000. It's just I wish I had the attenuator, and I wish the single sideband was working. But to me, out of all my shortwave receivers, the R2000 is the best. It beats any of them. The R2000. Yeah, in terms of picking up.
Mandate all of this. It was a lockstep approach, but the violence of the government against their citizens, the explosion of legislation to write into legislation to be able to put people into quarantine camps and forcefully inject them is so much more prevalent in Australia and Canada. And the reason for that is very simple. We are very compliant people. Australia and Canada are very similar people. In Canada, you had horses trampling innocent protesters. I was talking to a friend of mine, Rob Primo, in Canada at the time, and he was saying that they were taking protesters, putting them into the back of vans. It was
Yeah. Yeah, definitely the R2000 is better. I can hear the difference already. Elmer time. My best receiver is a transceiver. Is the FTDX10 on my desk. It is outstanding radio on receive. Sherwood Engineering List Lab tested this radio and rated number 3 best receiver ever. Wow. That's the one that Jill's has, right? Okay. Yeah. Well, my next transceiver is probably going to be one of those. It's going to be either that one or the 7300. The the IC 7300 or that one. The one that Joe's in. That's that one of those two. Oh yeah, Elmer, I got the auto tuner for my my Yaesu FT818. I should get it tomorrow. I should receive it tomorrow. It should be here. So when I get that, I'm gonna set that up with this radio, and then I'm gonna start. Little auto tuner. It's a very small one for this radio, which I've been. So finally, I got my auto tuner for this one. It's a very small one. So it's about $150. Yeah. So I can start using this one, and I can start. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the, of course, with the end fed. I want to do FT8, and then of course, so 10 meters. So the auto tuner is actually that's the one they recommend for this radio. That auto tuner. That's the one I went to the forum for this, and a lot of people recommend that auto tuner. Yeah, so that auto tuner, it's called the Z817. That's the model, Z817. It runs on batteries. I think the most is 20 watts or 25 watts. I forgot which one it is. So the let me look it up real quick. The Z817 tuner. Yeah, Z817 tuner. Yeah, LDG Electronics Z817 auto tuner. Yeah, and covers from 160 to 6 meters. Okay, all right. So see, that's why Elma, baby. You go LD. I don't know. I didn't know nothing about this brand. I don't know nothing about it. But you said they're good. They're good. I gotta take my man's word for it. So yeah. So I'm reading it right now. It has a cat port. It comes with the cable. There's a cable that comes with it. There's a cat cable that comes with it. You gotta hook it up to this, and then of course the the antenna, the jumper. But the cat cable, it comes with that. And it has some relays. I saw the videos on it. It has relays. So when you pick the band, you're gonna, you just press the button. Yeah, it's all plug and play. And you can hear like the relay, you can hear like clicking or something, and then the light comes on. Boom, that's it. You're ready. You're good to go. Just press hold the button until the green light comes on. It's so easy. I was like, wow, that's like so cool. So yeah, so I can't wait. I'm excited. It's like Christmas. So that should be in tomorrow. So once I set it up and all that, I'll make videos on it. And I'll show how to use it, how to plug it. There's plenty of videos on it. But I'll make my video anyway. And then I can start doing FT8 and 10 meters. And then I can start, having fun. And I got the MFED, and now I'm in business. Now I'm good to go. So yeah. I don't see what power. I think it's 20. I think it's 20 watts. I don't see the power. Let me go to specs. Yeah, 20 watts. SSB. Yeah, 20 watts. I would like to. Yeah, I think because I know when I did FTA, just receiving, Well, of course, that's of course now that I'm gonna be able to tune it. Um, it was like with the infant, forget it. I think so. I think easily. I think I could do some cross county for sure. Because receiving it was ridiculous with the infant. It was like Alaska. It was like Argentina. It was like wow. So I'm thinking if it's once if it's tuned and I should. I should. Thank you, Omer. Jim's radio check. I was just thinking, Danny, between you and I, we have about 400 radios. Yeah, because I'm close. I think I'm close to 100. I haven't sat down and counted all the radios because on my blog I didn't include. There's some radios I still haven't included. What is that? Oh, Voice of America in French. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that would be nice. Right? Make a cross county, cross county. Cross county. I'm thinking about the local highway here, cross county. My nose is like pinchy. It feels like it's pinchy. Maybe we could make a cross country contact on 10 meters. Yeah, I would like that. That would be cool. That would be cool, Elmer. Oh man, Elmer. Oh man, include me too. That would make about 600 radios. Yeah, I got at least 100 in my living room. Wow. I gotta say. Well, anyway, I didn't think of make a video on how many radios I have and just go through the whole thing. I have to work on that. Now that I got all my radios in one room, actually I have a few in the boiler room. I shouldn't even say that, because I took these down yesterday when they were installing the fiber over here. I was showing this one earlier, so I took this one down. I need to fire this one up again. I like this. This is a nice radio. I like this radio. So I need to fire this up again. Focus. Let's see. Focus. If I hide my big head. Nope. Anyway. Because since they put the fiber optic modem right there, I had to take these radios down and clear that out. So I'm going to reorganize these. I think when I reorganize these, before I do that, I'm going to lay them out on a table. Well, not on one table. It's going to be a few tables. And go through each radio. Go through each one of them. But I think I'm about 100 total. Not 200. That's I know it's about 100, I guess. Because I have a few in the boiler room, but they're little small portables. They're in the boiler room. Yeah, I know I slowed down a lot. A lot of this was in my first. A lot of them were my first 2 years of this channel. And then I slowed down a lot. My first 2 years. So from 2016 to about 2019 is when I went crazy buying radios. And then yeah. So 2016 to 2019, that was the when I bought a lot of radios. That 3-year span. It all started with this one. It started with this one that my wife bought for me. And then I started buying radios. when I set up the channel, I bought like the scanner. I bought this one first. I think it was this scanner, the little one. Then I bought the Texan PL 660. Then I bought a few. Oh yeah, then after the PL 660. No, the PL 660. No, I bought the scanner second. That my third radio was the it was this. It was the I bought two radios. So I bought it was so my wife bought this one. Then I bought the scanner. Then I went on a buying spree with tube radios because I wanted a tube radio. Because I saw a YouTuber. He was his channel is Miami. Excuse me, let me drink some water. Because his channel is Miami SWL. Yeah, he lives in Miami. And he has a whole bunch of Hammerlin. And he's always tuning in Cuban stations, like medium wave. And I fell in love with it. I said, man, he's listening to Cuban medium wave on O2 radio. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like the tube radio is from that era, the Cold War, right? And you listen to Cuban music and Cuban. And I was like, man, now I want a tube radio. And that's when I started going crazy on tube radios. I bought all of these around that time. That's when I went on a tube radio spree. And then because of that guy, Miami SWL. And then Tom's radio show. When I saw the Collins, big tube radios, the military one type. And that's when I fell in love with tube radios. I fell in love with them. And I started going crazy by tube radios. Like the National, the Hammerlin, of course, the Hallicrafters. And then, of course, the Zenith. That was another one, the Zenith Transoceanic. I saw that radio on another channel, and I fell in love with it. I was like, man, I love that radio, the Zenith Transoceanic. And I bought two of them. Yeah, it's a different sound. It's a nice, warm sound. And then they get warm. This radio gets warm. If you get near it, it's like toasty. It's a different sound. When you hear it, for me, I feel like it transports me back in time. Like even though that was before my time, it transported me back in time. Like especially when he was listening to Cuba. When I put it here, when I was listening to Radio Havana, and then but that's what he did because he was listening to medium wave, Cuba, and I was like, man, that brought me back like to my childhood. Even though I was, I wasn't born when the Cuban Missile Crisis was happening. I wasn't born. I was born in '66, but that was before that. But I started thinking about the '70s, the '60s, because of the warm sound, and that's what. So when I listened to his channel, when I saw his channel, I said, "Man, I gotta get me a tube radio." I had to, and I said I fell in love with tube radios. Let me move over here. I fell in love with a tube radio. So Jim's radio check. I'm starting to kick the habit. I haven't bought a radio in a while. Actually, let me see. I'm sorry, I skipped over here. Sorry. Elmer time. I have two radio downfalls. I collect micro portable shortwave radios that have SSB, and I collect ham HT radios. Yeah, I know we have a specific like a subcategory of radios that you listen to. You know, like you have the ham radio AC. Well, I'm getting there now because I already got 2 of these. You know, I got this one in the Baofeng, so I got 2 ham of AC. Transceiver, I only have that Yaesu right now. And of course, you know, later on, you know, and and I you know CB, but that's a CB radio. I don't count that. I don't really count that as a you know CB for a CB radio. Excuse me. So yeah, Elmer time. I have one of those too. Okay. Elmer time. I kicked myself in the butt for selling off my highly crafted tube receiver. Okay. Oh, so you had some and you sold them. Wow. Jim's radio check. You have to get your tubes tied. Oh. Yeah. Elmer time. Tube radios are the best sound, better than all newer electronic radios. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Elmer time is it becomes an experience using a tube radio. Newer radios have no feeling. Yeah, exactly. You know, but when I fire this up, I'm gonna right now. I bought the speaker that I bought. I have the speakers down here. Yeah, it's a speaker, and it works. I had it hooked up with that speaker, but I want to replace the speaker inside and put a modern type speaker in there. But I may hook that up to the sound bar. I have to splice the connector, and then in the sound bar is a 3.5 millimeter. I may if when I do fire it up again, I'm gonna try to hook it up with a sound bar because it's amplified the sound bar, and I want to amplify a little bit. And I'm curious because you hear it with the sound bar how it sounds. Because I had hooked this up with an amplified speaker before. My son, yeah, my son is upstairs playing. I guess he's feeling better now. I'm letting him play today because he was sick. You know, I guess he's feeling better today now. His cold is getting better. Like Sanjay, he's riding the scooter. That's the scooter. He's probably riding the scooter. Yeah. Anyway, I'm out for 3 hours and 28 minutes. So yeah, so definitely, I'm gonna when I hook that up, I'm gonna try a different. I'm actually looking into building a speaker. But the speaker that's the one when I bought it with this, I need to because that's kind of getting it's rusted right now. Thank you, Alma. And oh, wow, because they don't know that I'm streaming. That's what it is. Now I don't want to go upstairs and tell them to be, because I don't play. So I'm not gonna be on that long. I'm gonna sign off and then, we'll see. We'll see about tomorrow. Because I may come out tomorrow. Because Thursday's Thanksgiving. I'm not gonna come out Thursday. I don't think I'm gonna come out Thursday. I may not. I don't know yet. Depends on how I feel. Jim's radio check. I wish they would make more analog radios. I'm not too fond of the DSP. Yeah, I know. I saw one radio that was that channel WV WE I think W West Life. There's a radio from India. I think it's from India. It's an analog. It's an analog portable radio. And it's recently. They were selling it recently. I forgot the model. That's the only analog radio that's true analog that they're selling it recently. I have to look it up. You know? Yeah. Elmer time. I got one for every social occasion for every day of the month. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna sign off now anyway. So this is 3:30. I've been on for 3 hours. Look at that, play 3:30. Well, it's 3:29. So 3 hours and 30 minutes. And it's now 3:30 p.m. Eastern. So that's another number you're gonna have to play. 330. 3:30. Oh, okay, so that's analog. Okay, the PL600. Okay, that's cool. I didn't know it was analog. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. My God, he's really. He just that's. Yeah, I'm gonna take it easy. I'm gonna actually make something to eat. Anyway, so thank you everybody for stopping by. Let me go over here. And yeah, Elmer, and happy Thanksgiving to you too and your family. Same thing, Jim, and everybody else. Especially in the United States. Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your holiday weekend. I'm gonna enjoy mine. Yeah, I'm gonna take it easy. My cold is going away. I should be better. Oh my God, he's really. This is see here. Oh my God, he's having fun. All right, everybody. So take care. Enjoy your Thanksgiving, and I'll try to be on tomorrow if I can. And Thanksgiving, I don't know because we'll see. If not, then it'll be next week. But I'll see if I come on hopefully tomorrow or a surprise thing over the weekend. I don't know. So take care, everybody. And again, North America, United States, happy Thanksgiving. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.